Welcome, friends and collectors, to another all-new edition of Diecast Emporium Military Mondays, presented by my friends at smallscalehobbies.com. There's the business card with the website. You guys know the deal. Be sure to check them out for all of your scale model military needs. On today's episode, we are going to learn a little bit about the Husky VMMD, which is in the MRAP family of vehicles. What does VMMD stand for, you ask? Well, it stands for Vehicle Mounted Mine Detection. A lot of what is known about this vehicle is highly classified. So all I'm going to share with you guys in this video is public knowledge that you can look up for yourself by either researching on the internet or going to your library. Not sure you're actually going to find a lot about this in the library, but maybe, who knows. These have actually been around since the 1970s. They are developed by a South African company, and that's really where they originally got their start, as with a lot of the mines and such that they needed to clean up in South Africa. Developed and produced by DCD Group and Critical Solutions International. The new ones, which is what this model is representing, this is a Husky VMMD Mark III. That's a mouthful. Only needs a crew of one. As you can see here, this is a single-seater, as to use a racing term here. So this would be your Formula 1 or IndyCar version of your Husky VMDDs. So again, I have I have a couple friends in either special operations or EOD that are in this line of work. So I happen to be very familiar with this type of vehicle, but I'm not going to divulge all of the information, name any of the assets on here by name. Basically, all you need to know, the main use of the Huskies are that they are usually one of the first vehicles or the lead vehicle in a route clearance convoy or element, and they are used for mine detection, IED detection, and it's honestly pretty fascinating how these things work. Basic general information, again, that's all out there. That's all public knowledge. Again, the new ones, the MK3s, or I should say the Mark IIIs, integrated with pulse induction metal panels and overpass tires that allow the crew to regulate tire pressures in order to reduce the risk of triggering land mines. So, layman's terms, depending on the theater of operation that you're in, if it's known to have pressure mines, meaning that mines that are triggered by weight, for lack of a better term, you can adjust the tire pressure on these vehicles to hopefully lessen the ability for these mines to be triggered by a vehicle. They are also engineered in a modular frangible configuration. So what that means is the device that you see on the front, the device that you see underneath the vehicle, they can obviously be swapped around and be used anywhere, depending on, again, what that specific mission parameters required. So again, pretty cool vehicles. The older ones, I'm not sure if the newer ones are, but the older ones were powered by Mercedes-Benz 6.4-liter turbo diesel engines, and again, the main use, at least in the U.S. military, Army, Navy, military route clearance units, and engineers as detection assets and route clearance vehicles. Information about the real machine. Now on to the scale model. You can actually, I'm aware of two different ones that you can get in 187 scale. The one that you see in front of you in the focus of this video and this week's Military Mondays episode is a 3D printed kit. So it's basically a Shapeways model that I Googled and found off of a seller. I needed this for a project unrelated to Military Mondays, so this one was kind of rushed around, and we'll touch on that just in a bit. But if you want a kit, as in one that's not a 3D printed, already built model that you can paint and detail, the one that Small Scale Hobbies has that I have not had a chance to build yet, but I will in the future, is this one. It's made by Arsenal M. It is a resin kit in 187 scale. There's the item number. Again, this one, though, does not have the front-mounted device. So it does not have this fun little device on the front. So bear that in mind. I believe that this is also a Mark III Husky, but it is not, quote-unquote, as outfitted as this one is. All right, so the kit, as I said, I did not design this. Somebody else designed this in a Shapeways or 3D printed kit. They sold it on the internet. I picked one up. It is painted in Tamiya TS46, I believe, which is light sand. That's the tan color you see. The tires are painted in rubber black, also Tamiya color that I like. If you look inside or look towards the cab, you can see that a different shade of black is used just to give the illusion that there are some windows there. When it rotates back around, you can see some of the lights on the front and also up on top here. I used my silver metallic paint highlight pen, which I would recommend to anybody for using details for either lights or headlights or just small features. This is the one that I use. Again, I would recommend this to anyone. I actually picked this up at my local dollar store. It's very useful on scale models, particularly, as I said before, for small details. I said that if I had to do this again and had a little bit more time, I probably would not have rushed this. I would clean up the mold a little bit better. But overall, for the use of just showcasing this on a Military Mondays week or installment here, pleased with it. If you have a Buffalo model to go behind this, or perhaps other vehicles in a convoy, other MRAP vehicles, mine-resistant mine-resistant, ambush protectant, there we go, I knew I'd get it out eventually, vehicles that you can put in a convoy along with this, it makes a pretty awesome display. Or if you are outfitting an HO scale military train, definitely would recommend picking up at least a pair of these to put on your modern era train. As always, I'm Tommy with Diecast Emporium. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, we do try to upload a new Military Mondays episode every single Monday on this channel, so please check out previous editions of Military Mondays by clicking on the playlist that you see on the right-hand corner of your screen. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.